Okay, so what is the difference? No, you already know the answer, man. Come on, let's do it again.
Okay,
Let's pretend
I'll give you my original answer.
okay, let's try it. Okay, so what is the difference between feelings and emotions? If you think they are different, what is the difference?
Yeah. So I think we had that discussion where this question is, it's not something that you reflect on very often, because you just chuck them into the same thing. This is how I feel. Feelings are emotions. But trying to describe what each one is, and my head just went to, the emotion is what we label emotions, the anger, sad, and everything. But I interpreted feelings being how we interpret those
Okay.
emotions, and how we feel about them, but
Yeah.
how
Okay.
we then respond. But it was wrong.
Bobby, same
Yeah,
as
and
Thomas.
no, I'm not joking. I completely forgot.
Okay, that's nice. Nice for honesty.
And it was more, I was trying to use it as probably a describing word. Like, we feel emotions.
Okay.
You couldn't put it the other way. Yeah, you couldn't put it the other. You can't emotions feel. Like, it doesn't make sense. And again, like Thomas, I've never thought about it. Like, I've never been posed this question. I would probably use the words both interchangeably without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
And haven't thought too much into it. But again, as soon as you go down to using it in a structured sentence, I'm going back to English, aren't I?
Right.
You feel emotions like.
So here's a major distinction between the two. Okay. So the major distinction is, okay, so do I. The major distinction between emotions and feelings is, emotion is a communication. It is communicating to us, and it actually has a physiological response. So there's a physiological engagement of our body when we feel certain way. It's an emotion. So for instance, when you say I am sad, it's not just a word, I'm sad.
Yeah.
So if you were to say I'm sad and you're like playing cricket, I mean, that sometimes make people sad, but I love cricket, okay? So if I'm saying, oh, I'm sad, but physiologically there's nothing happening, it would be very hard for you to believe that I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling the emotion sad. It would be really hard. But you can, sometimes I could be just sitting in front of you crying or upset, or like sitting there, my face is down. You don't have to ask me. You might already know, or you may guess, hey, Saurabh, feeling sad, are we? You can simply go straight there. So far so good,
Yeah.
Emotions. So emotions have a physiological response, and therefore emotions are communicating something to us or to our bodies or to the people around us.